we'll do it again, but this time in real speed. For our next technique, we're going to use the collar tie push to enter in on my training partner's legs. So for this one, we're going to have a slight different position on our right leg. So most of our attacks, our feet, both of our feet were inside our training partner's knees. Maybe we were here or we were here, but this time we're going to have our foot slightly, our right leg slightly to the outside of my training partner's right knee here. So if you can see that, my right foot is just on the line of my training partner's right knee, and my left leg is over, and I keep my heel close to my butt, just in case I want to move forward or I want to move backwards. So this time I push, or I can push backwards. Either way, I'm going to get my underhook, and when Darren starts to push back into me, I'm going to roll under. So I'm rolling to my right hip and right shoulder, and I underhook my training partner's hamstring here. I have active feet. I get my grip on the armpit. I turn to 90 degrees. I bring my training partner's right leg as close as I can to my head. You can see my training partner's right knee has gone below my right knee. I cross my feet. I kick my training partner down to the floor where I land in an upright position, or I can roll over to my left side where we start going into attacks from backside 50-50. So again, from a different angle. So it's either a push to the side or push backwards. You can see that my right foot is behind my training partner's right knee, so I'm either going to push backwards or push to the side. I want to get my training partner to post so I can turn this collar tie into an underhook here. So I grip the shoulder. When Darren starts to push back, I underhook the leg. A big detail here, I'm keeping active feet. I'm going to turn to 90 degrees. You can see my left knee is now in my training partner's left hip. I extend to bring his legs towards my head. I cross my feet. I can either fall down towards where my feet are pointing, or I can turn to my left hip, separate the legs, and we can go into our backside 50-50 attacks. So when we're doing this, to stop getting sprawled, there's a really important detail with our right knee. So whether I push backwards or I push my training partner to the side, however I do it, I want to get my underhook. When I roll under, so if my training partner tries to push into me, I roll under. My knee position is really important. I'm going to put my knee, my right knee into his left hip here. So now I'm under Darren's hips. If Darren tries to move back or forward or try to crush me, it's very hard. I'm keeping my head tight to his chest so he can't frame with his left arm. I go elbow deep, so the crease of my elbow is on his knee. I then turn to 90 degrees and I put weight onto his hands here. My left knee is in his hip pocket. I can go into my single leg X attacks, or I can bring the leg up towards my head. We cross our feet. I either kick him down to the mat, or I roll to my left hand side, where we can start going into our backside 50-50 attacks. So we'll do that again. So again, I'm either going to push Darren to his left side, or I'm going to push him backwards. I manage to get my underhook. I can go far trap grip or near trap grip. When Darren starts to push into me, I'm going to roll under to my right hip and right shoulder, and I grip his left leg as deep as possible. So I'm going elbow deep on my training partner's knee. I pummel my left hand inside. I get my reverse lat grip, and I put all the weight onto my training partner's hands. I have active feet. I bring his right leg up towards my head. My left heel drags, and my right knee clears his right knee. I cross my feet in either up in an upright position, or we split the legs. We go to our left hand side, and we can start attacking from here. So we'll do it again, but this time in real speed.